LP gas, liquefied petroleum gas. Whether we know it or not, it's part of our daily lives. Today, more and more cars, buses and factory vehicles are fueled by LP gas. Refilling their tanks is as easy as filling up with petrol. And really, the same safety rules apply as with gasoline. No smoking for a start. One of the other safety practices with LP gas is to wind up the windows while the car is being refueled. LP gas. It's safe, effective, clean and versatile. In fact, wherever there's a need for a safe, clean, reliable and economical source of heat, you're likely to find the LP gas cylinder quietly doing its job. But it's important to remember that LP gas should be treated with the same respect as any other highly flammable liquid. Under control, LP gas is a highly efficient fuel. Safety rules apply for all fuels. And when you think about them, the rules are based on common sense. For instance, if you're having a large cylinder exchanged, you should always turn off all the taps and appliances in your house, factory, or business. If you don't, what happens? The gasman takes care of his job, but it's up to you to remember to turn everything off when it's not in use. But this film is mainly about the small portable cylinders which you will use. An LP gas cylinder by itself is not dangerous. What can make it dangerous is the human factor. You and me, if we're stupid. If your cylinder is knocked on its side, you should take immediate action. Stand up the cylinder and turn off the valve. Liquefied petroleum gas is mostly propane. Propane is colorless, heavier than air, flammable, and it has an identifiable odor. But it's another property of propane that makes it a good fuel. A little cylinder like this one will hold as much LP gas in liquid form as this big tanker does when it's filled with LP gas vapor. When propane turns to vapor, it expands in volume 270 times. This bloke isn't looking after his cylinder very well. Cylinders must be maintained in good condition. Bashing it around like this is asking for trouble, even if it's empty. Cylinders are required to be tested every 10 years. But a reputable gas supplier will advise you if they're not in good condition. Every LP gas cylinder has a test date stamped on it. If you can't read the test date, you've no way of knowing what condition the cylinder's in, and it should be checked by an authorized dealer. There are 3 essential pieces of equipment associated with your gas cylinder. The tap which allows the gas to flow or to be stopped, the regulator which maintains the correct pressure of gas flow, and the pressure relief valve, which is a built-in safety device designed to let the gas in the cylinder escape in the event of an accident causing too high a pressure inside. The vent valve is what this bloke should be watching instead of trying to start a fire. because the vent valve is there to tell you when the liquid in your cylinder reaches the right level. The liquid escaping means the level inside is just right. But the attendant here has not been properly trained. He knows he can still get a lot more liquid in, so he's giving his mate some more. He thinks he's doing him a favor, and he fills it to the brim. The container is possibly damaged and vastly overfilled with highly flammable liquid.
Pretty cold, this one here, mate. A little bit too much in, I think. There you go, come on.
Okay, you can charge that up for us.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, no worries. Put it in the book. See ya. I'll help you back out, okay?
I hope he doesn't find that match. If he were in here by himself, or the heater were in here by itself, there'd be no problem. But because he's cut off the air supply to the caravan, he and the heater are competing for the remaining oxygen. If he stays awake, he'll notice it's getting stuffy. But if he falls asleep now, he'll never see the dawn. That's one argument for treating your cylinders gently and for fitting a plastic plug in the valve thread. What he should do, of course, is do without gas and treat his cylinders better in future. Whatever the size or type of cylinder you buy, make sure it's in good condition and properly mounted. Check those test dates. All that means nothing to the man who flies in the face of marine safety regulations, the man who built this masterpiece. Pipework should only be put in by a qualified gas fitter. Accidents do happen. A simple vapor leak like this is easy to handle. Make sure that nothing can light the gas that's escaped and cut off the gas supply. When you've done what you can, call your gas supplier and have an expert fix it for you. There's no point in listing all the mistakes he's made already. Any one of them could have killed him. A tragic end to a man who thought he could ignore the common sense rules and escape the consequences. Such an efficient and versatile fuel can benefit everyone. In itself, it is not dangerous. It is we who use it who can make it dangerous, if we treat it carelessly. It's in your hands.